Hey everybody, Randa here. Welcome to Reason to Row. I have a reason to be here, and so do you. We're going to look at your love purpose reading. Everyone has a love purpose. The things that we experience in life, from our families to our experience at love ourselves, romantic love, have informed us, typically in a negative way, and we have to heal from that and seek the truth and get in alignment. Okay, so these readings are designed to give you insight. Spirit is saying that there is some type of jealousy at play. Okay? So be cognizant of that. If you're the person that is jealous, it is a natural reaction and response to competition, potential competition, the perception of competition out there. But when you have a divine love purpose and you have divine mates that are evenly yoked with you, there is really no need to be jealous, right? So that needs to be worked on for those of you who engage and fall into that rut. And for those of you who the other person may be jealous, this is something that needs to be worked with and healed. And then if you have an outsider, whether it's a family member connected to them, whether it is a past, current, or wannabe lover, that third party person, no matter what the status of their relationship is, that can also energetically be a hindrance. Know that there is destiny attached to your love purpose. Does not matter what you've been through in the past, no matter how treacherous it has been, no matter how hard it has been, there is destiny that is attached. And so your experiences have been painstaking, but when you take the lessons in your experiences and you transmute them and you take them as opportunities to learn about yourself and to move through that energy, because once you understand the lesson, you understand the blessing, right? And I say this all the time. If you engage at pointing the finger at the other person, then you're not reflecting. You're not reflecting on self. That doesn't mean turn the finger on you and blame you, right? But if you take a bird's eye view of the relationship and you're impartial, and you say, this is what attracted me to them. This is what they reminded me of. This was the first red flag and I did nothing. Or this was a red flag and I overreacted. Or this was a red flag and shit hit the fan, but we still continued on. So essentially you ignored it, right? It wasn't effectively dealt with, right? It takes reflection so that you learn the skills needed to recognize what it is that you want, through recognizing what it is that you don't want, right? This is you being a team player with yourself first, being a team player with spirit, because this is what spirit needs you to do in order to get to this destiny. And this destiny is a high vibrational love relationship. And if you are from a family that has had long-lasting love, or a family that has challenges in long-lasting love, you got to break the cycle, right? And there's a lot of generations who have had long-lasting love and has had imperfect long-lasting love that still needs to be healed, right? Or you have a family that has long-lasting love and it's not happening for you and you're wondering what's wrong with me. No, you got to break the cycle that you are in, even if it's not fully seen as generational. Right? There's a lot of uncertainty at the end of the day, and a lot of people are afraid of that uncertainty and that fear, which is a low vibrational emotion, is feeding their actions, right? It's feeding their thoughts. The thoughts feed the actions. The actions feed the speech, and the speech, the thoughts feed the speech. The speech feeds the actions, and the actions feed the outcome, right? And so this is how people stay on these negative cycles, because they have to change their mindset. So you have to address any fear you have of the future or the potential future, right? Will his parents like me? They are on their own path. Who cares if they like you? They may not even understand your divinity. This is your destiny with their child, right? But them folks are on their own love path, which they may not even understand, because most of us do not, right? So it's like you have to get very secure in yourself and secure with understanding that there's uncertainty, which means you have to get deeper in your spiritual practice. You have to understand the ins and outs of your destiny. You have to understand the ins and outs of what you are feeling, the rough feelings, because you have to get through those feelings and learn from them. Like I said, you have to be a team player. So your spiritual practice is you being a team player with the Most High, whatever you call the Most High. And that is going to generate faith in order to help you with the fear that the uncertain future tends to project on us. You have to understand that you have the capacity to love. You have the capacity to love, and you have the capacity to be loved. You just have to heal to the point that you can attract that high vibrational partner who sees you, who loves you, not just the emotion love. Because a soulmate can love you, doesn't mean that they're ready to love you. Doesn't mean that they know how to love you. So you really want to attract someone that is also going to be a team player, right? You need your enlightenment. You need to have that understanding. And this is going to take courage. Because to get through what you've been through in a high vibrational way, where you're not finger pointing and blaming other people no matter what they did, going through that painstaking effort, that takes a lot. That takes a lot of courage. That takes a lot of strength. And boom, on the other side is your blessings. Right? This is going to take loads of reflection and a positive outlook. And you gotta have steadfastness. Look, inner knowing. And through this process, you're going to have divine support and therefore get to your splendor. And then you're going to be able to be nurtured. That divine love is going to help. That love is going to close the wounds and the gaps and seal them and allow them to heal. Okay, let's get something from our love deck. Woo! Your attraction to counterparts who do not want to commit, who have sexual issues, right? They may be overly focused on their the pleasure that their genitalia gives, and they totally ignore the emotional part for them as well as you. And they're constant cheaters. right? They cannot give you the happiness that you deserve, right? This means that this type of person is going to lead to a lot of tears, loss of emotions, instead of happy tears and building on secure emotions. And this also leads to a loss of finances, because it's bad business. Once you invest emotionally, mentally, financially, right? Because if you're buying an outfit, getting your hair done to go out on a date with someone that's non-committal, that's bad investment. I don't care if they paid for the date. You took energetic time out of your life to go out with someone and to continue to go out with the same person or the same type of person, wasting energy, wasting time, wasting finances, wasting your worth. Right? There is an upright, honest, sincere person who does not have commitment phobia. It's not a follower of Kevin Samuels. Love women in all of their forms, all of their histories, all of their glory, all of their issues, because we all have them, right? He died with a stranger. He died with a strange relationship expert, and not in a relationship. He had this energy, right? And I did a reading on him. He was supposed to be a relationship expert, but he did not go his divine path. He went the path that was controversial, attacking black women, and hijacking the narrative of black women, not to heal it, but to cause division and further disinformation. And he was taken off his mission. He was warned, right? So back to you all. This person is earnest. This person is loving. This person is giving. This person is very meticulous. This person is going to watch first and make sure that you are worthy of their love. And so he's a team player. He's a team player. He's already processed what he does not want. And he is looking at you. And, reverse the gender roles as well as the sexual orientation of the relationship. For the tarot, it does not necessarily match gender, because gender is man-made. But that energy is here for you, and it's sincere. This is something, the process that I'm talking about is manifestation. It is faith-based. It's understanding your divine worth and then doing the work spiritually and practically. This is knowing your divine rights, your divine purpose, doing the work here on earth, the practical as well as spiritual work. And then boom, here comes a message from this person. Here comes this person walking in and going to the water cooler at work while you're there. This is a person being your Uber driver, right? This is a person who is a angel donor and is interested in your business, and then you guys meet, and boom, it's fireworks, right? This is healing. This is balance, right? And when you meet this person, you still have to use your discernment. You can't say, oh, I saw this reading, I saw multiple readings, I know it's him, I know it's her. You still have to use your discernment, calm your spirit, even if they are the person. Use your internal strength and all the things that you've learned during this healing journey in order to implement it while assessing if this person is your person, even if you already think that they're your person. Because you can lose your person by acting too quickly, right? It's going to take confidence. It's going to take discernment. I hope this helped. We appreciate all likes, all comments, all shares. We also appreciate any donations to keep this channel afloat and going. We have Celebrity sessions where we get the tea from spirit about some celebrity, national and international situations that impacts us and our knowledge and understanding, especially when it comes to relationships. The one about Megan Thee Stallion is up now. Cardi B is next. And then we have a long chain of others as well. So please hit the subscribe button, click the bell so that you can get notifications, so that when those videos are uploaded, it can come up on your timeline.